Hey guys, Grumpy here with episode 7 of our Zero to Hero Let's Play as as Mercury Guy. I don't know if you guys find it funny. I will always find it funny. I believe at the end of the last episode we got into back-to-back combat while completing missions for the Galatian Academy, and I think we made it back and accepted a new batch of missions. If we check, yeah. We accepted a new batch of missions, so we'll go complete that. But before we complete that, looking at my fuel range, I can already tell. Yeah, our fleet isn't pared down as much as I'd like it to be. I think we can we can 100% get rid of the Eradicator. We don't need that. But let's also get rid of the Nebula, the Phaeton, and then probably both salvage rigs. Alright, let's go ahead and transfer ship out. So the general consensus on the videos seems to be it's okay to leave most things in. If I am going to do editing, okay. If I am going to do editing, it'll be for just very small things. I'm not even going to use my whole fleet, just me and the elements here. It'll be for very small things like putting away supplies, you know, preparing to go do something, like buying crews, things like that. Anything significant, obviously, I would keep in. Any ship refitting, I would definitely include, because I think that should be included in the videos, because that's probably why a lot of people are watching this, so they can get that practical information. I'm going to set both my elements on the mule here while we take out this shepherd. Alright. I don't know why they chose to attack me, but I will oblige them. So that'll be the only reason why I cut out any parts of the video, but for the most part I'll try to keep them together as one uncut product if I can. I do want to keep these on the shorter side, around 30 minutes, and I have mentioned that before, but I don't think I mentioned why. It's because with longer videos, I feel like it can be intimidating if you see a video that's, you know, an hour long. You may not want to make that commitment to watch the video, despite the video, like, you know, being able to be consumed in parts or watched at like different times during the day. But seeing a video that's like 20 to 30 minutes long might be a little better. So that was my reasoning for wanting to pare the videos down. We can put these up, and we can put these away. Let's go ahead and put away the crew. Actually, we can just do this. Okay, there we go. And let's put away the rest of this. Let's grab a bit more supply. The heavy machinery we can put away. Let's refit you. Instead of high resolution sensors, let's give you back the fuel tanks. So instead of high resolution sensors, we'll give you auxiliary fuel tanks. And you'll serve double duty as a cargo ship and as also a fuel as our fuel carrier. Okay, that's much better. That's what you want to see. Okay, let's head over to High Brazil and go acquire this artifact. I believe we just have to pay for it. And then ransom researcher, same thing. We just pay for it. Then we can head out to you're killing me, Kithon, and go do that. And then also looks like there's more exploration out there. Okay, so that's the reason why. I just think an hour-long video might be a little too intimidating for most people, so keeping it down to 30 minutes is probably reasonable. Ideally, I would want to have them to be around 20 minutes, but then that might get on the too short side, where people feel like they're not getting enough content per video. Alright, let's go ahead and jump in here. And I need to go talk to the pirates, the Dawn Pirates. Okay. So we've seen this before. These missions are just go to a place, talk to a person, usually exchange credits for whatever the objective is, and then go back to the Galatian Academy to get the reputation and the mission turn in. Okay, so here we have a fleet that's consisted of a heron, a shrike, and a harbinger. 2 omens. We could take that fight, but the harbinger being a phase ship is gonna prove a little difficult. But realistically, that's the only threat. I think we're good. As far as credits go and supplies go, that we don't need to accept every merchant convoy. But that is achievable in some aspects. Alright, let's open the comm directory. Let's talk to the fence. Ask about a certain piece of technology, sure. Always hit that wasn't the deal. I don't think you can fail a mission and you end up paying less credits for it. Alright. So that was a success. Let's go ahead and buy some fuel. And then, do you have any weapons? You have some salvos, a mining blaster, and a typhoon reaper launcher. All those are acceptable weapons. And nothing particularly interesting on the open market. I will buy some talons and some broadswords. Those are good weapon systems. Alright, let's head to the farthest one first. So this one out here, and then we'll come back. Do I need anything in particular? Desert World. Drop off a small team of scientists at the outpost located there. No? Okay. That is far though. But that gives me the opportunity to just talk and at length. Well, I mean, I could do that anyway, but it gives me an opportunity to just set it on autopilot and then kind of like talk to you guys. So, a lot has happened since I started this channel. I really didn't expect it to get anywhere near where it is. Honestly, when I started the channel, it was just to make guides on Starsector, and that was gonna be it. And really, I only had like 4 or 5 guides in mind. I never had any ideas to start the How to Starsector guide. Like, I didn't plan on making 16 videos. That was very extensive. It took 2 weeks to put that together. Yeah, originally I just intended to make like one guide on weapons, another guide on ships, and then a guide on like fleets. But like as I started to make those videos, I was like, well, you can't explain, you know, shipbuilding if people don't understand, you know, the different types of weapons and what makes them special. So I was like, okay, well, I gotta explain that. And then I was like, oh, well, you can't really design a fleet if you don't know all the different ships in the game. So it just kept adding to itself, which was really interesting. And I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. It was fun putting it together, but it was a little strenuous at the pace that I was going. All right, let's go drop off these. Sure. Okay. Beta core. Looks like we're talking to a beta core. Interesting. You want 5 unit. Oh. Okay. I know this story. You can go ahead and accept them. You give up a little heavy machinery, supplies, and fuel. To complete the mission. I'm gonna click convince the AI to surrender, and what'll happen is we'll get a free beta core. For doing this. Okay. Yeah, we gained a beta core. If you don't choose the story mission option, then you'll just continue. You just won't get a beta core. All right. And then we'll just take the core. We won't perform a survey. We'll just head back home. And then let's head back here on the way back. Are you a pirate fleet? You are a pirate fleet. Okay. Let's go ahead and move into engage. So even though we are a fleet of down to 3 ships, it's still a very powerful 3 ships. So, not really afraid of this pirate fleet. I guess I kind of trailed off on where I was going with the videos. Or where the channel's going. So I'll continue to make Let's Play videos. I'm really enjoying this Zero to Hero series. So on Twitch, I'm running a Iron Man, Spacer. Nice, good hits. I'm running an Iron Man, Spacer salvage run, which has been very stressful. In that run, I can't purchase weapons, I can't purchase ships, I can't trade. Like, I can't buy commodities and sell them at another port. Oh, targeted the wrong ship there. That's a little awkward. So, coming back to playing just vanilla Starsector, no gimmicks, no special... Oh, we're overloaded. No special requirements has been really, really fun. So I find this very like Zen-like almost. And also just having more opportunities to like educate and share like my thought process is also nice. Yeah, these pirates didn't really stand a chance. Alright, and then let's go ahead and get rid of that shepherd. We could pursue them, but we'll just let them go. And we don't need anything from recovery. But we don't need anything out of that. Oh, we gained a level. Nice. We're going to take support doctrine. This is what we've been taking the green line for. The support doctrine will give us combat endurance, helmsman, and damage control on all of our unpiloted ships. So ships that don't have officers. Nice. Yeah, so playing this playthrough with no restrictions has been really nice. It's very easy to make these videos, so they're going to be coming out for a long time. I do intend to produce another series, probably another Let's Play series with Nex, or with more mods, but right now I'm still getting familiarizing myself with Nex Relin. I just hit the colonization stage on Twitch, and well, I guess I don't know if you guys care about spoilers about that run, but I just got declared war upon, like literally a week after I established my first colony. So that's fun. I need to figure out how war works. How do we secure? Okay, I thought that was another fleet. How do we secure victory and things like that? See if there are any diplomatic options where I can ally other factions to bring them into the fight. But that's what's going over there on Twitch. But yeah, on this channel, definitely want to continue to watch it grow. As long as you guys stay there. Interesting. Send the team down to retrieve the data. Sure. How much? You want 40 supplies? We can. We're already here. We might as well perform the survey. 40 supplies is a large commitment, but I am curious to see if this is a good planet. Middling. First of all, it has poor farmland and common organics, so nothing too exciting. But the really the sad nail in the coffin is the rare ore deposits. In this game, there are domain artifacts, and those can be installed on planets, but the planet has to meet a special condition, like a special criteria. Having rare ore deposits on a world with farmlands means that you can't use the domain artifact that would increase your farming. So that's a little sad. All right, we'll go ahead and continue. We'll leave, and then we'll explore the ruins, and we'll begin our salvage to see what we get. Okay, we got a Gauss cannon and a Hellbore. The Hellbore is a really good high explosive, large ballistic weapon. So that's a really nice find. And then it looks like we also have a domain error probe. We can salvage that as well. Oh, we got a Gamma Core. Nice. Alright. And then next up we have to go to YMA. And then finally we can turn in all 4 of our quests. And I think that should be enough to start the main storyline. I think we'll build up enough reputation with Sebastian so we can meet the provost. Oh, those are not ghosts. Oh, okay. This is really bad. Okay, we are proficient, but we are not that proficient. Well, I mean, the biggest threat is the erratic. No. No. Overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. While we probably could do significant damage to this fleet, I don't see us killing both the Eradicator and the Falcon while the rest of these frigates harass us. Right, and then they have the Strike and the Manticore as supplemental ships, like to complement these two. Then also there's the Colossus, which serves as a carrier. Yeah. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to pay the disengage tax. It costs 1 supply point, but I think this is definitely worth it. It'll protect our Atlas. While our Atlas is fast in hyperspace, in combat it moves at a paltry 30 top speed, which is easily interceptable by all of these frigates. Alright, so we're gonna have to disengage here. And then we'll just leave. I thought those were sensor ghosts, that's why I didn't attempt to move out of the way. So, they got me. There must be pirate activity nearby. I suspect if we check intel and we look at bounties, there's some pirate activity in Corvus. Oh, and there's a pirate base here. Yeah, okay. Alright, well let's get out of here. Okay, the hedge can deal with that. Alrighty. Let's head over to Chorus. So again, talking to the pirates. Chorus is directly north, so it's probably around here. And since we're talking to the pirates, we can leave our transponder off. Oh. Well, actually, because we jumped in so close to Salamanca, we'll head over here first, and then we'll cut our transponder off once we're in the cloud, so that the pickets can't see us. Now let's talk to the pirates. Open the comm directory, speak to the gangster. That wasn't the deal. Oh wow, you still want 61k. Okay. Let's go turn that in. Let's take an opportunity to check their market to see if they have anything good. I'll take a couple harpoons. always take an opportunity to look in the market. We'll take a high intensity laser, some squalls. You may not need these weapon systems now, but they could become they could be useful later on. So just picking them up as you go from store to store will really help you out when you're designing your ships later. Okay. I think this is good. We'll also pick up a couple of volatiles, which will become useful later on. Alright. So with all these done, let's head over to Corvus, or sorry, Galatia, and turn these in. We're gonna hide off in the asteroid belt here. That reduces our sensor profile, so it's very hard for them to detect us. I went over this in the phase guide, but if you highlight these ships, that yellow ring that's right next to them, that's how close I have to be in order for them to detect me. So it's important when you're doing things like smuggling or doing spy satellite drops that your sensor profile is as low as possible. Alright, so let's head over to Galatia. And turn these in. Let's try attacking on Special Affairs Fleet. Man, I wish I had more ships with me. I would love an early Paragon. Oh well. Let's continue on. This fleet doesn't really do anything to you. There's just an officer in there. He just wants to talk to you. Like they don't force a fight. Unlike most quest fleets in the game, when a quest fleet approaches you, it's usually because they want to fight you. So there's no threat there. But I'd rather not get involved in that. So let's call it to Sebastian. Let's turn in these missions. Sure, is the reward still good? Yes. Yes, and yes. Okay, so it looks like we have to do one more round of missions. I think you need about 80. Alright. And one more. Okay, those are all the jobs. Alright. Let's go buy some fuel from Ankara. Oh boy, it is my lucky day. Unfortunately, the Galatian Academy Station not being a battle station, they can't assist us in this fight. Alright. The biggest threats are the Enforcer and probably the Colossus. We'll try to kill the Enforcer if we can. But if an opportunity presents itself to eliminate the Colossus, we'll do that as soon as possible. The rest of the frigates aren't really a threat. So let's go ahead and move into engage. Wow, it gave us 204% combat difficulty for this fight. It really doesn't believe we can win. Okay. Alright. I like to start on the unshielded targets, so the hounds. That hound was armored. Alright. Starting with the unshielded targets just means that you don't have to use your sabos against them. And you can get incidental damage on other targets that are nearby. Okay, next up is going to be the Buffalo here. The Buffalo being an unshielded target is really nice to eliminate very quickly because it has a lot of missile systems on it. So if you can get rid of the Buffalo, you don't have to worry about salamanders and harpoons and other, you know, nasty missiles. Alright. Again, we're leading with the sabos. And a habit I've gotten into is pressing the R key. The R key will determine where your sabos go. Whereas if this was untargeted, it would still hit the Colossus, but your sabos would target whatever the nearest enemy is. And in a lot of cases, especially when fighting carriers, the nearest enemy could be one of these fighters. So pressing the R key just guarantees that your missiles go to the right place. Alright. We're gonna aim for that gray spot on the front there. Okay. Looks like we have 3 rounds of sabos left. Let's see if we can catch the Cerberus before his engines come back online. We absolutely can. We'll play keep away with the Enforcer there. As we go ahead and eliminate the rest of these ships. Alright. And I believe the Enforcer, well, the Enforcer is the only last threat on the map, but I'm pretty sure it's like down to these last few frigates. The weapon he's shooting us with now is a heavy autocannon. It does kinetic damage. It doesn't do any armor damage, so I have no problem with letting him hit me if it means that we can save ourselves a little bit of flux. Alrighty, and I believe that was all she wrote. So let's go ahead and tell the Omens. Oh, there's a Shepherd left. But anyway, let's tell the Omens to get on the Enforcer, and what they'll do is they'll take turns using the EMP emitter and just keep it stun locked. Okay, so we do have some sabos left. Interesting. Me, on the other hand, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this Shepherd. And now it's just me and the Enforcer. And the Enforcer has a shield arc of... What are you doing? Has a shield arc of 180, so it can only choose one side at a time to defend. It can't defend from everything all at once. See if we can't get him with our Sabo missiles. Looks like he chooses to just take all the damage instead of mitigate some of it. Alright. We'll let them go. And I don't think we're interested in any of these. We'll take the Hound so that we can get... Oh, we'll take that as well. Not to keep, but just to get the weapons that they have on them. Alright. Okay, we got 270,000 experience for that fight. I don't know if we deserve that much, but that is fine by me. Let's go ahead and strip down these ships and then scuttle them. As an experiment, do you get the assault chain gun if you just scuttle it? No. It does not appear like it. We have no assault chain guns. If we scuttle you with an assault chain gun, do we get it? No. Oh! You do. Unless I was just blind there. Alright, we have a heavy autocannon. Sorry, I probably should have paid more attention the first time. We have no heavy autocannons. If we scuttle this, do we get a heavy autocannon? Yes. Yes, you do. Okay, good. That's fantastic. Alright, so that's good to know. So, if you're ever looking for a weapon system, just go ahead and bring it into your fleet, and then you can scuttle it right away. And then it'll strip all the weapons off for you, so you don't have to strip it first. That's very convenient. That's good to know. Alright. Anywho, with that fight concluded, And with us accepting a new batch of missions, we'll go ahead and end the episode here. The next episode should be after we complete that round of missions, should be enough to start the main campaign. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Hope you guys enjoyed my rambling kind of in the middle there. Other than that, Grumpy out.